Came in with the style, with the flavor, with the $1 million attitude. Smile for the haters, yeah. I've been making rounds, doing favors. I'm the man in the city. I've been feeling like the mayor, yeah.
Check it out, y'all. We might actually get the head-to-head, the V900 and the EFXtra. Depending on pilot skills here. So I tried to do this the other day and crashed it, but I repaired it, made it more better. It was crashed before I flew it the first time anyway. It's a new to me kind of plane. Only cost me 35 bucks. So, well, 35 bucks and $4 worth of glue, so only 39. Anywho, we can get these in the air. Basically, I'm gonna do 4 packs with each one, with the camera for the first 3 and without for the last pack, and we're gonna see which one gets the best speeds. First pack is gonna be general flight comparison. I'm just gonna fly them around. I don't have a whole lot of tricks, so I'm gonna see like inverted, knife edge, just give you my opinion on the comparison. There's plenty of these videos out, but I'm basically just gonna fly them around, have fun with them for the first 3 packs, and then the last one is gonna be what can get me the best speeds. On the last one, I'll actually do speed dives and everything. The third one, maybe we'll see if I do a flat one. Maybe one of these batteries I'll go flat. I'll make that decision as I go. Ain't that's enough yapping? Throw this on my noggin. All right, let's get this one out there with him. Right, left, down, up, right, left. All right, so first pack is just gonna be a fly, have some fun, trim it out if necessary. I'm gonna join you with this little hand launcher here. I'm gonna throw it into the or toward the field there.
Motor off. Motor on.
Sure.
11 more minutes left. So.
All right. Well, perfect. Oh, that thing boogies. Okay. There we go. All right, let's do a little bit of inverted flight. Or never mind. Nope. Let's come back this way. That thing we noticed with the tail, Definitely makes a difference when I'm trying to do loops and things like that. Such a good glide though. I'm gonna do one dive down the runway. Alright, we're gonna set up to land. Landing. I got good at those. The belly landings. All right, so let's see here. Stop, read. Yeah, 114. So that's about what it usually gets with the camera. All right, so let's check temp. So that was that first flight, just flying around, having fun. Raced and Randy a little bit with his pits. Battery's at 107. I don't like that I have to bend the wires and wedge it in there like that, with or without the tracker in there. Battery packs, 3 6s, and that was 2 minutes and 50 seconds of flight, mostly in the throttle. All right, second pack with the EFXtra. That's the China Hobby line, 2270C. We first flew the Huvo 2250C. Right, left, right, left. So we're gonna fly fairly similarly. Try to keep that same 3 minutes, see what the battery life's looking like and all that. All right. Taking off across the runway. We're gonna try to have a little fun with this pack. All right, loop at the end of the runway. Oh yeah, that weird issue with the tail definitely makes it drift off to the side a little bit, but then we had wind. So definitely, it's gonna need a new fuselage one day here soon. We'll go around one more time and then set up to land. Alright, landing this lap here. Oh, I'm putting another pack in here in a second. I'm about to, gotta bring it down. Yeah, I've got other packs I gotta run through it though. But landing this time, landing now. Oh, we're gonna go around again. Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna go right to left this time. There we go. That's what we wanted. All right, check this performance. Get it in the air again. We got 2 more packs to run with this one. This is really more just a feel comparison video. All right, so let's go ahead and unplug this so we don't run unnecessary juice from that battery. I went a little longer on that one, so 27 seconds over, but stop, read. Previous was 114, this was 102. Winds are changing. We're not gonna get great speeds out of this one for those 2 flights anyway. I don't think I actually went full throttle. Anywho, like I said, that's not the point for these first 2 flights. First 3 really, just have some fun, and then the last one's gonna be all about trying to get speed. And I think actually on the last one I'll go flat speed passes instead of dives. 365, 365 all the way down. All right. So first 2 and the 3.6s across the board. Before I even get the V900 out, this is the one thing that I don't like so far about the EFXtra in comparison, is the battery and how you have to put it in here. You're either pressing up against the fuselage or you're twisting the hell out of your wires, and that's also nice. Even with the Hobby King, their demo video, they show you use the wires to keep the battery in place. Yep. And I'm like, I don't like that very much.
Motor on.
All right. Taking off. With that little breeze, it almost wants to go right out of your hand. I'm about 60%.
That's full tilt for me. Oh, at least. You can use mine if you want. Oh, they're close.
Time remaining 1 minute.
I'm gonna be behind you.
30 seconds.
I'm gonna go around one more time.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Oh, nope, we're not.
3, 2, 1. Time expired.
Dead stick. Yep. Yep.
Motor on.
Died. Killed the battery. Yeah, right? Son of a bitch. Well, we got 3 packs out of it before one of them went down. We'll see how bad it was. I don't think I'll be getting that 4th pack through unless it's just a prop. I'm more worried about my camera than anything. Camera's fine. Let's go ahead and unplug this battery. This just needs to get glued back on. And then where'd my tracker go? Oh, it's not bad at all. Got my tracker's floating around here somewhere.
Over, and then here it is. GPS?
Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
And then I've got a red light flashing somewhere.
This thing barely even.
Oh yeah, no. I could fix that in 10 minutes with some CA glue.
Red light.
I was like, I went full throttle. I was like, oh, I don't hear nothing.
You guys were cooking.
Oh yeah, I was having a little too much fun. Oh sweet, hell yeah. Thank you, sir.
I'll grab your plane if you want.
Oh sweet.
Yeah, I looked over at the wrong time. I heard you say,
Going in for a landing.
and then all of a sudden,
I just
I
heard
was
it
looking
and
at you,
saw
I
it.
looked away, and then you were gone.
Yeah, run some carbon rod right through the fucking fuse.
Oh, the fuses.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a paintbrush. I should probably put some carbon rod in there.
I got CA if you want to repair it.
Oh, let's glue that bad boy up. Yeah, if you got some CA.
I got
Because all it
medium,
needs,
activator.
that's all it needs. Durafly. They emphasis on durable.
This just happened now too?
What's up? Oh, that little bend up there, probably. Yeah, that's new. I'll put some hot water to that.
Speed holes.
Right. So what did I do to the battery while the camera's still rolling? I've glued the shit out of that. That's why I had to get the dirt out, but. Ooh, yeah, we did a number of this battery. I was just having a little too much fun.
It's gonna be a crunchy motor for a few minutes.
2 9s, yeah, that was a little low. All right, it's already put back together. Just a little glue. Stop. Breathe. 117.
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad. For something that's been repaired now, what, 7 times?
Yeah.
That's pretty dang good. We only hit 312 feet, so not even really a whole lot of dives. That was mostly just kind of flat and level with slight dives because we were cooking.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So let's go ahead and get one more pack through this without the camera. Well, fixed it, so we're gonna maiden it again for like the umpteenth time. Throw this on my noggin. And this time we're gonna listen to the timer, but we're going no onboard camera. So no camera on this. I even taped the sides to give it the best aerodynamics. This thing's been through hell and back twice. Tracker's in there, tracker's tracking. So we're gonna have it back on the ground within 3 minutes, safely. Right, left, down, up, right, left. What crash? I'm gonna come left to right with some speed, but I'm gonna try to keep it somewhat flat. Coming down runway left to right. There we go, there's that down trim that it needed. All right, I'm gonna do one more down the runway and I'm probably gonna land it. Another left to right. Nice. Nice. Did I pull him? All right, I'm gonna land. Which way is the wind blowing? Ah, I lost that light. That's the one I had to glue the mount back together with. All right, let's see what the speeds did before the camera dies.
How you doing? Good.
Stop.
So if I can barely see
Breathe.
them lights, that means it's almost going faster than the speed of light.
Exactly, exactly. 125, that ain't bad. That's actually the fastest I think this one's been, is 125. It is, it's cooking. Alright, y'all, so V900 time. We're gonna go in the same order. Huvo, ZNHL, ZZ. Let's see here. They're all charged. Yep, 418. Basically fully on that one. Anywho, first things first. When I first got a V900, I wasn't a huge fan of how the battery compartment works. But compared to the EFXtra, this actually is easier. But everybody cuts the straps out of these because, well, with the strap in there, you can't really put the battery on and the canopy. Unless you're using, I'll probably say the Spectrums would fit. I haven't tried them yet, but my Huvos and Z's do not. So stick that in there.
Motor on.
Motor off. There we go. And then also, this right there can sit right in there. And I don't have to do too much twisting and bending and put too much unnecessary pressure on the wires. All right, hand launching right to left. Alright, the first pack, of course, is a warm-up pack. Alright, I'm going to come down the runway with some speed. There we go, back out the throttle a bit. Still about 3 minutes. Oh, you're not talking to me? Come on back this way. All right, we're gonna set up to land. I don't want to dead stick this one. I think you're right now that I'm feeling it. Yeah, we're still gonna go left to right since we're already set up this way. Chop that throttle and landing. Well, never mind. It wants to keep flying. All right. One more time.
10, 9, 8.
There we go. Those staples! Those staples! We're on the runway, we're good. Lifts it again. All right. 3.80, that's perfect. I hope I recorded all that. Yep, there we go. All right. 3.80, and then check the speeds, and we're gonna give this GoPro battery a break and charge it up. Stop, read. 108 without a speed dive. All right, so that's the first warm-up flight for this one. So let's get it back in the air. One other thing, it's way easier to check the temp on that motor since you got that hole there. 72 degrees, ESC is down in here. We're just gonna get the area temperature, 60s. We're good to go. The next one, we're gonna slide that battery back a little bit because it was a little nose heavy. But it's time to fly it again. All right, taking off. I'm gonna come down runway with some speed. You are clear. Clear. All right, we're gonna land. Woo, woo. Prop is good too, looks like. Yeah, nice. Pulled up a little bit of my tape. No big deal. That's all stuff you expect on a belly lander. All right, let's pull this battery out of here. See what the juice level's like. See what the speeds did. And we got 2 more to run. 374, and we went 2 minutes and 55 seconds on that one. And speeds. Stop. Read. 124 with the camera on. All right. Canopy stayed on with that, and so did the camera. So we're happy. Yep, go ahead. Clear. I'm a dive bomb right behind you. I messed it up.
Time remaining 1 minute.
There we go.
30 seconds.
All right, we're gonna set this one up to land. I'm gonna go left to right for this.
9, 8.
This runway is just bumpy. All right, but first, let's be quick. Unplug this. Stop. Read. 129. This thing hauls. So far this one has the top speed between the two. All right, y'all, last pack for the comparison. Tracker is, let's see here. Let's make sure it's working. Flying, start. Tracker's good. Let's plug this battery in. And this is going to be a no camera on the V900. Wind is blowing. All right. Let's wrap up this comparison video with a successful flight. Alright, less throttle there.
It's funny, man. Like, even the difference between 8 bits and a 9 bit. I never would have thought that. Like this thing, you still got this.
Trying to not dive too much on this. All right, we're gonna come around one more time. And last one.
Time remaining 1 minute.
All right. There we go. That's a good one to end on. All right. Got all 4 packs through both planes. Let's wrap this one up here. Let's check out these numbers. Unplug. Stop. Read. 139. Yeah. And that was no speed dives, only hit 312 feet altitude, which is the same that I got 129 on the other. What's up?
You say 139?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this thing, the V900, people have gotten 140. This thing's nasty. Like this one, if I'm going consistently with the wind on a dive, I think it gets 145 or more. Like this thing's nasty. Oh, let's see what this battery's looking like. That's a great one to end this video on right there. That's a great, ooh. 137, 136, yeah. So that's a good balanced battery. Set that down. Yo, successful comparison video. It's not a whole lot of science and rhythm and rhyme and all this to it. It's just I like the V900 better than the EFXtra just because it's faster, it looks cool, all that good stuff, but they're very, very comparable. If you're looking for raw speed, V900. If you're looking for something that glides really well, you can fly around slower, EFXtra. But I'll see y'all next time.
What's up, y'all? So we finished the video of the head-to-head, the V900 and the EFXtra. It wasn't like some super organized criteria where, oh, it's got to do inverted for so long, it's got to do this, that, and the other. No, it was really just me flying each one for 3 packs, having fun, and then having a 4th pack on each one, just trying to see what I can do for speeds and trying to keep it flat and level best as possible, best I could. So no major speed dives and all that. So the speeds I got at the end of that were without doing any major dives or any intentional dives to get those speeds. But basically, both are really fun, and you can't really get either one of them in stock right now. I mean, both of them out of stock or borderline discontinued. But I wanted to make this video anyway because you can still find them secondhand, and maybe they do a V2. All in all, they're both blazing. The V900 is faster, just kind of stock for stock. But the V900 is faster. Also, full disclosure, the EFXtra has been crashed and repaired probably like 6 times. Once during the making of this video, in the V900, I actually bought this one. This is my second one, but I bought it new from a hobby shop in Pennsylvania. I had it shipped here to Colorado. Anyway, back to the comparison between the two, my input, my 2 cents. Like I said, they're very similar. V900 has the speed advantage, and it's just more violent on its acceleration and all that. But the important stuff, so hand launch. EFXtra, in all honesty, they're running the same receiver, same AS3X Plus settings and everything. So I can say this, the EFXtra honestly hand launches a little bit more smooth, even after this thing's been crashed and all that. But better for the hand launch, I say easier for the hand launch. The V900 is not as hard as a lot of people seem to make it out to be. You just kind of have to throw it like you mean it. And it does tilt a little bit to the left, a little torque roll. But it's not like it's just going to roll into the ground. And I'm not launching either one on safe with the hand launch assist. This is just on AS3X Plus. Throw it like you mean it into the wind. You're good to go. Battery compartments. Neither are great. So if they do a V2, upgrade the battery compartments. The V900, everybody cuts the strap out for a reason because, well, it's pretty much useless. There's not enough room. The EFXtra, cramming that battery all the way up in there and it's using that strap just doesn't seem secure enough. So, like they show in the Hobby King release video for this, you use the battery wires and everything to secure everything. You kind of twist them and put them against the battery and create some pressure against the foam and the airframe, blah, 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 blah. I don't like doing that because it puts an unnecessary strain on the solder joint. But both actually do work. Neither's perfect. There's no such thing as a perfect plane, toy, whatever it is that we're getting. But they're both really good. So if you can find one, really it's just kind of personal preference. I kind of lean toward the V900. Just because I just like it. I mean, look at that. It's just a little bit more violent of a plane. And the EFXtra, that one's got a better glide rate. It just glides better. So to each their own. Whichever one you can find, go ahead and grab you one. If you can, grab them both. It's worth it.